Hi guys, this is the next video of series where we are building MentorMe booking application. In the last video we have made branches and we have implemented Git and GitHub, and in this video we are going to make a database and connect it via .NET and MS SQL. So for the start, let's first you must install the MS SQL Management Studio. So you will go first to you need to install it. I will not show you how to install it. You just go to the Microsoft page, you type Microsoft SQL Management Studio, and there will be some instructions how will you install it. And you need to install also the database. I have installed the Express database. And in here, you then go connect database engine, and you type this database, for example, which one you have installed. This is the local database we'll use for now. Okay, and I'm already connected, and that's it. You're connected, and here we are going to create a new database. But for now, let's go back to the Visual Studio, and we are gonna implement our connection to the database. So first we need the connection will be done in the infrastructure layer, and here we are gonna first we need to specify the items from the domain in the infrastructure. The items will be displayed as DB sets. So we need to add the dependency. So we will go add project reference, domain layer. Okay. With this, we can import the entities from domain layer in the infrastructure layer. Now we need to install some dependencies. We will go to NuGet Package Manager. Here. Okay, let me load it. We need to install SQL Server. So we are going to install the first one, infrastructure layer. Okay, why is not showing? I scroll down and that's it. You click install. So the first one. So installing now. And when it's installed, we need to install one more package. We need also to install the tools. This package will be used when we are making migrations for our database. Select install. Accept. We need to wait a little bit, and that's it. We have installed also the tools for the SQL Server. Now we need to create new file. First we'll create new folder in the infrastructure. Add new folder. We are gonna go context like that. So your application can have multiple contexts. For example, user context, main context, I don't know. We are gonna make just one context. It will be new item. We will say database context. Database context. Like that. It's creating. It's created. So in here, we are gonna go with public, like that. So I figured out something. I made a mistake. I made a reference to the domain layer here, but we want to have the reference of the application layer instead. So the application layer, it will have the reference for the domain layer. And this way, the infrastructure layer will have the reference to the domain layer. And we have presentation layer that will have references to infrastructure and application. Like that. Okay. So now let's go. We are going to inherit here from DB context. That. Generate constructor option. Like that. We should also specify the type of our context here. Data context. Like that. So now we have created our main class. We also need to create our own model creating to override it. So you're gonna go here, override model creating, like this. So in here you can create all kinds of things. But first let's add our first DB set. So let's see how we first created our entities. We have hotels, catalogs, apartments, administration. Let's add regions. Region. Okay. Like that. And let's add the DB set. DB set. Okay. Let's add column feature. That features. Yes. Like that. Created. You just need to make it public. Like that, and it's okay. Now we need to add all of our entities. So let's add same for photos. Okay. Here, review. Use. Service. Like that. So if you created this region, now let's add another one. Okay, this will be a part. Okay. In here, you're gonna apartment, apartments, apartment feature, like that. We need apartment guest. Here we need apartment photo. So now here, whenever you add a new entity, you need to make it as DB set here, so you can reference it later with entity framework core. Okay, let's copy this. Apartment price. this one. One more apartment review. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Okay, let's check. Apartments, part features, guests, photos, prices, reviews. That's it. Okay. Let's see if we made a mistake here. We should have done that like that. Okay. We do catalog. Let's make it apartment here. Region. You just in the one in here. It for now room type. Type that. Top. Okay. So hotel. Hotels. Import hotel. Let's try to do this hotel. This. So hotel features, hotel guests, hotel photos, hotel prices, hotel reviews, and also your hotel rooms. So you can see I have done here Shift Alt and dot, and you select all occurrences. So hotel room, hotel rooms, and that's it. And so now in this on model creating, you can create some custom data or custom mappings. For example, you can go with model builder dot entity. And here specify entity hotel, for example, and you can do something here. Dot what is it? Get type, I don't know, the list or procedure. Has data, has index, has many. I don't ignore, insert. Split table to view to table. You can do all kinds of things. But for now, we are not going to do anything here. Okay. Okay. Now let's add the connection string and connect it to the database. So you need to go in app settings development and set up like this the connection strings. We will see if this one is correct, but let's try to connect first. You set up here database name. You will see randomly dev and trust the connection true. You need to specify this like that. Connection strings default connection. So this must be like this. Okay. And now we should usually set up the connection here, but because we have dependency injection, we can load the configuration in here. So we are gonna say builder.configuration. This is our configuration from app settings. And so now if you go to infrastructure, we can load that configuration here by adding like this, like this. Now in here, you add services that add SQL Server. You specify here database context. Okay. You specify options. like that. My mistake, you add here, add db context. So now we added the context and options. And here you're going to use options.use SQL, so like that. And now you specify the connection string from the configuration that we have used. So you're going to go with configuration dot get database get connection string, and in here you're gonna go with this default connection. And so this is set up now. Now we need to try to set up the first migration. But we need to install one more package for this to work. So we'll go to the package manager like this, design. Okay, here. So we specify the first one and install. Accept. Okay. Now, now you need to open this package manager console. If you go view other windows, and there is this one. So you will open. So the way you're adding the migration is if you go add, not you can go tap. So this will load our first migration. Let's see if it will create. Okay, you see the error. Class for entity tools for work. Okay, we need to change it. Okay, guys, we had some errors, so we fixed it by first. Let me do. Okay, we deleted here this serial formatter. We actually don't need this. Okay. Now the next thing, we installed some packages. So the packages look like this. Okay, Serilog is installed in infrastructure, mediator in infrastructure, entity framework core in infrastructure and domain. Mediator is in application, and this is also in application. Okay, design. You see here the versions. That is where the package is installed. So design is web API infrastructure, SQL Server is infrastructure, tools, infrastructure, abstractions, these three. This is web API, we probably don't need this. And Serilog is web API. And this thing is, it was built in, I think. Let's stay for now. So that's what we added. Also our dependencies. That's project references. Application references the domain. Domain references nothing. Infrastructure references domain and application. We will also delete this presentation layer. Okay, our web API will be our presentation layer. So let me delete this, like that. Change some things here by adding this connection strings here for default connection to the database. You will set this up on your own. Okay. Next thing, we also need to these entities to change them a little bit, like these. To make this composite key, we need to set this like primary key like that. Okay, instead of that, not this, we will use this here, like this. Primary key, name of part team. Okay, name of feature, like that. We will use like this. Okay, we need to change it everywhere. Okay, apartment ID, just like this. Not this here. Let me see here. It's probably not. It's not. It's okay. It's okay. This is okay. Probably yes. This is not okay. You go like this, like that. It's okay now. It's okay. Not okay. Delete this, like that. Copy. This is okay. This needs to be changed. Okay. Like that. Delete this. Wrong. This is okay. So we have fixed these things. Now let's try to add the migration. We will go add migration, context, database context, and initial migration. You also need to select the startup project. This will be Web API with the startup project. And you will select here default project infrastructure because our database context is defined in this infrastructure. And this is our use SQL configuration. This should work now. You will see it's building. We have some error again. Okay, let's see. So let's go here and we see this. This should be a string. It will be later changed to guest via the model. Let's try again. Not that. Let me see. Okay, guys, so we've fixed a few things. So first, in the apartment guest. There was some error showing this stayed the same. But in the apartment price you need to delete. There was field here. Apartment. This was the problem. Because both the apartment price and apartment guests were collection inside our apartment. You see here. But we were also referencing them here. Okay, so this needs to be deleted. Okay. Also the same thing is with hotel price. It was here, hotel guest, this needs to be deleted. And we have some problem with eGuest, with the enum. So we should not create the enum like that. We will create an typed field in the catalog. Okay, add new class. It will be called guest type. Okay, public and base catalog like this. That's okay. So in the apartment guest, we will have here guest type ID get set. Okay, guest type here and add this foreign key. Okay, we will do this same thing in here in the hotel guest. Okay, we did not copy this. Okay, and then we will delete this e-guest. Okay, this should be alright now. Let's see. We had some errors. Okay, we delete this. Fixed. There was a problem because probably in our base catalog they are long. Yes, they were long. They should be int ID. Okay, but then in the room type. Okay, okay, that's our first migration. So we created some columns, foreign keys, and let's do update database. Okay, some error occurred. So to fix this, we need to go to the application configuration. Let me see. We need to add this field because we do not use globalization for now. Controls. Okay, so you need to add this inside the web API project. This. So now let's try again. Again, some error. Okay, so we need to trust the certificate. So we need to change the app settings. We need to trust the certificate. You should add this. Okay, trust certificate true. It's not spelled properly. So you needed to edit this also in the app settings development. And we have one more error. Okay, apartment photos. Photo ID. So we need to select delete action. Delete behavior, delete behavior dot cascade. And the photo is deleted. The photo is deleted. Okay. Probably should add here cascade and here no action, but we will see now. Yes, we will add here no action. And by default, it is set to cascade here. So the apartment deletes all their photos are also deleted. Inside apartment, it is here. So let's try to clean solution. I don't know why is this drawing. It should not be drawing error. Again. So I fixed these few issues. So the problem was we needed to the apartment photo. Okay. You need to specify this delete behavior no action. Also in the hotel photo, also in the hotel room for this room type, and for the apartment also for the room type. And that's it. And you just run that command and it will create first database. It will create migration and then you go update database and it will update database. And it will create infrastructure, this file migration. We have migration, okay, and our model snapshot. We will add migrations later here. And we have, if you go to MS SQL, we have our database. We have migration history. This is all the migration that were applied to this database. And we have tables, our tables here. Okay. And let's try to push this to the GitHub. If we see we have some changes, we can push them like, let's say, branches development. Okay. We can say added database connection and first and initial migration. Okay, we commit. Okay, just let me check here. This we do not need. I just added that. Okay, this is fine here. Okay, we'll make another commit. Quick fix to infrastructure. Okay, and that's it. We need to push the changes. We'll go push, and it is pushing. Okay, it has successfully pushed, and that's it. That will be it for this video. So in this video we have made the infrastructure layer, we have made our connection to the database, we have made our first initial migration. And that will be it. Thanks guys for listening. Hopefully you learned something. I learned too. And you can see this is in these videos we will show the full process of developing. So you see there will be errors, a lot of errors, but when you make these errors, you learn. So hopefully you will learn. I have learned a lot of things, and please subscribe guys if you like the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.